If you have loved ones that rely on your income, you need life insurance. But finding the best quote shouldn't take a lifetime. With Policy Genius, you could save 50% or more by comparing quotes from America's top insurers. First, head to PolicyGenius.com. In minutes, Policy Genius will compare prices starting at as little as $1 a day. You might even be eligible to fast-track your coverage with a no-exam policy. Once you apply, the Policy Genius team handles all the paperwork and red tape. If you have any questions, their team of licensed, independent experts is on hand to help. In fact, Policy Genius's award-winning service has a 5-star rating across thousands of reviews on Trustpilot and Google. Make today the day you cross life insurance off your list and get protection for your loved ones. You could save 50% or more by comparing quotes. To get covered, head to PolicyGenius.com today.
Leverage Redemption comes to IMDb TV, and the con is on and more exciting than ever. The team reunites as they take justice into their own hands, not to mention adding a few new exciting recruits. For this crew, the stealing is mutual. There's no shortage of bad guys, and the con game has only gotten more complicated. Don't miss out on the action-packed heist and discover why crime is fun when you're the good guys. Leverage Redemption, now streaming free on IMDb TV. IMDb TV is available on Fire TV, Roku, or anywhere Prime Video is available.
You never know what you're going to see on Kid TV.
What if I have to, pick my nose or dig my underwear out of my crack? I'm never off camera.
Just duck under your desk. Yeah. No, still can see it. That's not going to work, Kelly.
We promise highlights of all the shocking moments. Now back to Kid Nation.
All right, let's hit you with that Showbiz Top 5 this morning, sponsored by Worthy.
Yes, if you are looking for a way to make some cash really fast, and I'm talking top dollar too, you want to partner with Worthy to sell some of that jewelry you've got lying around in your jewelry box that you're not wearing for whatever reason. Maybe it's from an ex, maybe you inherited it and it's just sitting there. Isn't the point of inheriting jewelry is because it's valuable and you make the money from it and use it? Yes. Grandma would want it this way. So contact Worthy and partner with them, because with Worthy, you could get up to double what you'd get if you take it to a local jeweler or a pawn shop. And the process is so quick and easy, completely risk-free. Schedule a free, secure pickup, fully insured at no cost to you. Worthy picks up the tab. Their gemologists will evaluate your piece, help you understand the actual worth, and then you get to name your price as they host an auction for their exclusive network of buyers. If your price isn't met, you do not have to sell. They'll mail it back to you, still completely insured, still at no cost. So you have nothing to lose, but if your price is met, you are paid within days. Worthy has made over $100 million for their sellers to date, and for a limited time, you can get an extra $100 when your jewelry sells for over $1,500 by going to worthy.com/kid, worthy.com/KIDD.
Number 5.
Dancing with the Stars. It's supposed to return in September. Mm-hmm. We should get a confirmed cast announcement soon, but a source spoke to OK Magazine about some of the celebrities rumored to be in negotiations. I'm usually on board for about weeks 1, 2, and 3. And then then I forget it's on.
It's cool.
Kind of wait a little while till it gets down to the final 3 or 4.
By then I don't care. I'm not emotionally invested. Yeah. But the rumored cast members who are rumored to be in discussions to join, LeAnn Rimes.
Oh.
Okay.
Fran Drescher.
Franny. The nanny?
Mm-hmm. Yep. If you watch Real Housewives of New York, you'll know Countess Luann de Lesseps.
Is that how she talks?
Yes.
That's really nice.
Money can't buy your class. Her.
She sings like that?
Yes. And Brian Austin Green, who happens to be dating professional dancer Sharna Burgess. And since ABC likes to throw recent bachelors or bachelorettes on the show, there is a chance we'll see Katie Thurston, but Tayshia Adams has expressed interest.
She's blowing up.
And she's doing really well. Got good, you get a good agent and manager working for you.
I just saw her on an ad for some teeth whitening.
I'm telling you, man, she's blowing up, dude.
And I like her personality so much. And there's also rumors that her fiance. Wouldn't that be interesting to have a celebrity couple, going against each other? That his name is Zach Clark. And there's also rumors Matt James, former Bachelor, could be up for consideration.
If they're going to do formers, let's do Chris Harrison. Throw him on up.
Wow. Can you imagine how awkward it'd be?
I would watch that.
They do. They put celebrities on there for redemption.
Yeah. I don't know if Chris Harrison's a dancer, though, guys.
Well,
That's the point.
I know that's the point. But,
Neither was Master P.
but then when you're going to go up there with Leanne Rimes, who's probably going to be pretty good at dancing,
Yeah.
or
She's not known for dancing.
Matt James, who is an athlete, probably going to be
They normally have a rapper or a former rapper.
And an old person. Who's an old person?
Well, Fran Drescher, I guess, would be.
Yeah. And an athlete,
Uh-huh.
These are just the rumors so far.
Sure. Rumors. Matt James, by the way, can skateboard really, really well.
I was going to say Conor McGregor, but he just broke his leg. Let's see. I'm trying to think of an athlete that's on their...
What about one of the Paul brothers, like Logan Paul or Jake Paul?
You know what? Might as well.
Or a TikToker, or like
If they want to get a younger audience.
yeah.
Noah Beck.
Noah Beck. They're already dancing.
Charlie D'Amelio.
Charlie D'Amelio.
They bring over somebody from Disney.
That would bring a younger audience, too.
Big time.
It would.
Yeah, they do. They bring over Disney stars because ABC and Disney.
And Charlie D'Amelio is a dancer.
Bella Porch would be good. Oh, you're welcome, Dancing with the Stars.
I'm sure none of these names have come up until now. All right, so it's been almost 20 years since the greatness of The Surreal Life debuted on what actually, we think of it as a VH1 show, but it actually debuted on the WB network, which is now known as the CW, and then moved over to VH1 where it really picked up steam. But the premise of the show was to have these random B-list and lower celebrities move into a house together and just see what happens.
So the real world, but celebrities.
Yeah.
So real world.
It was so good. I mean, we still play drops from that. That was Vern Troyer.
He was peeing on the wall or something.
Peeing in the corner in the middle of the night because he was so drunk. His little body couldn't handle that much alcohol. And he would get ripped. He'd get ripped all the time. And then Gary Coleman.
Yeah.
He got furious when Vanilla Ice picked him up. He did not like that one bit.
Okay. Well, Victoria told us not to pick. Well, his people told us not to pick.
No, this was Gary Coleman, not...
No, I'm saying when
But Vern Troyer also doesn't like
said, don't pick him up.
No.
He passed away, though, didn't he?
Yeah, they both. I think
So did Gary
and
Coleman.
Vern, yeah. And then you had Flavor Flav fall in love with Brigitte Nielsen. And
that's right.
And they went on to do their own spin-off show. It was so weird and wonderful. But it ended after 6 seasons. I guess everybody just kind of got bored, but they're bringing it back.
Oh my God.
Okay.
I'm so excited.
I remember I had Flavor Flav for a concert one time, which he didn't. He just hosted. And he said, I'm not getting out the car until I get paid. No one forgets that.
Charming. That was one of my birthdays.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. It was him and
one of the guys from Naughty by Nature, wasn't it?
no, it was
Joy
Rob Bass.
and pain.
Rob Bass. Rob Bass.
Yeah, who got on it was my birthday, and somebody got an ambulance with a pole in it.
That was the Cougar Patrol or something.
They were
that's our buddy
all my
Joe.
girlfriends. I mean, it was my party. We were all like toasted.
Yeah, that's what
and so we're like, we're going back to the hotel, and he gets in with us thinking we're going to party. and we get back to the hotel, and we're all like, bye. We all went to bed. Just left him standing there.
Tone low, baby.
Tell him back. Rob Bass. No, it's Rob Bass.
Rob Bass. That was Rob Bass. Okay.
Poor Rob Bass. He thought he was going to get to party with some white girls.
Anyway, the Surreal Life's coming back this fall. We don't have a premiere date, but the cast members announced, 8 of them. Dennis Rodman.
Yes.
Oh.
Frankie Muniz.
Yes.
From Malcolm in the Middle.
Finally, Frankie's come somewhere. I thought he was gone.
Porn star Stormy Daniels.
Oh.
Yes.
Wow.
August Alsina. Recognize his name? The rapper that had the affair with permission, allegedly.
It was
with
what was
Jada
it called?
Pinkett Smith.
An entanglement.
An entanglement. Excuse me. It was one of Jaden Smith's buddies, and she ended up having an entanglement with him. Kim Coles.
Oh,
Isn't
from
that Tootie?
Facts of Life. Yeah.
That's Tootie, right?
Yeah.
Tamar Braxton.
Yeah, she loves
yeah.
those kind of shows.
Well, didn't she say she almost lost her life because of reality TV?
It got her so...
Got it in her head so much.
Yeah, she got really
lost her life.
depressed, yeah.
And then she went on Big Brother and won.
That was that was before.
That was
she
Celebrity
almost
Big Brother.
Celebrity.
Former WWE star CJ Lana Perry. I'm not familiar. And YouTube star Manny MUA, which Anna let me know stood for makeup artist.
That'll be so interesting.
It is. Anna, did you ever watch? Well, you were so young. It was almost 20 years ago.
I mean, I know what it is.
It was so good.
I'm excited.
So real.
good. So mark your calendars for July 30th.
What's happening?
That's when Billie Eilish drops her next album. We'll be, I'm sure, listening to some of that next Friday for new music. It's called Happier Than Ever. And then mark your calendars again for September 3rd.
What's happening then?
That's when Billie Eilish makes her Disney Plus debut. She's got a concert special called Happier Than Ever, a love letter to Los Angeles. And this was filmed at the Hollywood Bowl. It's going to feature all 16 songs from the album in order.
Oh, that's going to be good.
There was no audience, but it's at the Hollywood, so they're going to have all these laser lights and all these fun things going on. She will be joined on stage by her brother, Phineas, the Los Angeles Philharmonic, and the Los Angeles Children's Chorus. So it's going to be a really great show. But the press release said the show's also going to feature animated elements that will take viewers on a dreamlike journey through Billie's hometown of Los Angeles and its most iconic backdrops. But if they're featuring animated elements, they must be meaning like animated guests,
like Disney,
too, right?
Like Mickey's going to show up.
Ariel, people like that, you know.
Oh, that would be cool.
Goofy.
And it's on Disney Plus.
It's on Disney Plus, September 3rd, so look for that.
So if we're marking calendars, also mark your calendar for September 9th.
What's happening?
Why?
The first NFL football game of the season.
It has nothing to do with Billie Eilish.
She likes football, probably.
Probably likes jerseys.
Yeah.
So Live Nation is celebrating the return to live music by offering fans the chance to buy $20 concert tickets.
What?
And that includes taxes and fees. Usually they hit you with those.
Yes.
But there will be almost 1,000 shows to choose from at Live Nation venues across the country. And tickets go on sale to the public this Wednesday at livenation.com. But if you have T-Mobile or Sprint, you'll have the chance to score them a day earlier.
Yeah, buddy.
With T-Mobile Tuesdays app. So some of the artists performing, and you could see for $20 all in, the Jonas Brothers.
What?
For 20?
Man, I already
Change your
got
phone
those
plan.
tickets.
How much did you spend?
More than $20.
Maroon 5.
Yes.
Alanis Morissette.
Yes.
Luke Bryan, Brad Paisley, Jim Gaffigan, you know, the comedy tour, Pitbull, Lil Baby, Kings of Leon, Lady A, formerly known as Lady Antebellum, and more.
That's awesome.
I can see Lil Baby for $20.
All in.
Yep.
Wow.
They need to get people back out, right?
I'm coming to a T-Mobile store near you.
Get that out. All right, so after hosting a huge listening party in Atlanta last night, fans were expecting Kanye to drop the Donda album at midnight. Did anybody check during the commercial break? Because from what I understand, we're still waiting, and there's no word from Kanye on why there is a delay. But he was very emotional during the streaming last night. It was him on a stage. He was wearing he had like some sheer sort of head thing, like pantyhose, basically, like he was going to rob a bank, except the foot isn't hanging off the top, is what it reminded me of. You know? That's what it reminded me of. But he was dressed in red from head to, other than that, and they say it's from his collaboration with The Gap.
Okay.
That's some of the stuff you can find at his Gap collection. But Kim was there. So, you know, she's like, I'll always be Kanye's biggest fans. And they were saying all 4 of her kids were there, but maybe the 2 youngest were backstage because all we saw were Saint and North. And also, Chloe came to support her soon-to-be former brother-in-law. But he premiered his 10th album, live-streamed, and a lot of fans said, we don't want to watch it on the live stream. We want to wait until the music streams, and so they didn't set up to watch it. Now they're like, well, we got duped here.
I know.
But they said he got very emotional at some points, especially the music that he talked about, the breakdown of his marriage.
A
lot of people,
that too, with Kim Kardashian breaking up with me, I'd be very emotional.
But sources say that he absolutely gave Kim the heads up before, so she wouldn't be blindsided sitting there. Unlike Taylor Swift, who was blindsided.
Yes,
when
you're correct.
You know, he didn't give her the heads up.
2009 VMAs, never forget.
Yeah, but in the track, I think this is the one about Welcome to My Life, featuring Ty Dolla $ign. He raps, I'm losing my family, I'm losing my family, I'm losing my family, over and over. And then there's also, he has a track with his mother. He has her voice on one of the tracks saying to always put family first. I'm trying to find where that line was, but it's something about always put your family first, always put your family first, something like that. One of the tracks is called Donda, another one's called Donda, Donda, Donda. I mean, he's really, he just...
Is there one called Donda, 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 Donda?
No.
How about Dun, 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 Dun?
No.
Dun, 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 dun.
But Jay-Z was the big surprise. I mean, because they had a falling out a while back, but he said, I think they both said we're brothers. We're connected in that way.
Right.
And sometimes you have spats with family and you kind of drift apart, but you come back together. So he's featured on one of the tracks. There's also collaborations with Pop Smoke.
Rest in peace, bro.
Yeah. So anyway, 31 tracks. Eventually you'll get to hear them. I don't know when. I'm wondering if he heard something he didn't like, or maybe he didn't get the response he wanted from the audience. He's going to go back and tweak a track.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not the first time.
Anytime he has a release date, it's a maybe.
It's like,
maybe on Friday.
Is it?
It's
or maybe just saw a squirrel. Just, you know how Kanye is.
Well, it's such an emotional drain on him.
Yeah.
He's spent.
And he's a perfectionist.
And it's 31 songs. That's like 2 albums.
That's a lot.
31 tracks.
Too much. Maybe it's still uploading,
Well, that's your Showbiz Top 5.
Thank you, Kelly. Hey, Kid Nation, now we want to hear from you. It's time for Feel Good Friday. This is where you share all the awesomeness going on in your life at 800 Kid Live.
800-543-3548.
800-5 Geek It.
My Feel Good Friday is I finally get to see my little ones today.
Yay.
After being gone a whole entire week, I get to pick them up at the airport and finally give my kids a hug.
Nice.
And I'm feeling good because of that. We'll hear from you next, Kid Nation.
Give us a ring. 800 KIDD-LIV. That's 800-543-3548. The Kid Craddock Morning Show will be right back.
Do you wonder where your food comes from? More and more people do. America's corn farmers work hard every day to grow a crop that you can be proud to serve your family. And they're doing it with an eye toward sustainability, caring for water, air, soil, and resources that fuel healthy families and more sustainable products. Take a look to find out how farmers in rural America work to make life better for all of us, from cities to their rural communities. Learn more at ncga.com. NCGA, a commitment to the future.
Streaming only on Peacock, a new original comedy.
Me in a punk band?
We Are Lady Parts.
A confused mix of hash anthems and sour girl power.
You puked all over the front row. Ew.
We Are Lady Parts. All episodes streaming now, only on Peacock.